don't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Shorts in Focus, where we show short films love. We are proud to give an audience to student and independent filmmakers, and we just proud to be here. We proud to be starting this movement. All right, this is a movement. There's not an audience up here. Thank you, Mike. There's not an audience up here that currently exists that really brings attention to short films. And there's so many of them out there, so many quality ones that we are really, really proud to be doing this and proud to be starting the movement that we're starting. Man, today's show is more like a family reunion. You know, it really is. It's more like a family reunion. I'm going to have these gentlemen right here introduce themselves and we'll go into a little bit of what they do.
I go by Big Hit. I represent Black Market Cartel. I'm a COO. I'm a producer, writer, event planner. I also do a little bit of managing as well. And I just get busy. I love to make art, and it's love. It's fun. It's life.
Straight up. Hey, Mr. Carter, I don't do anything. I'm not from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here today. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to learn a little bit. And we're gonna keep it going.
All right. So look, we've got some productions. Well, before I say that, I want to say this because we have some older listeners who tune into this show who really enjoy the content. And if I know the older generation, then I know that they heard you say Black Market Cartel, yes. and they automatically assumed that it was going to be on some gangster, hood rat, no good type stuff. Can you just talk a little bit? Because we're going to get into the art. Right? We're going to get into the art. But can you just talk a little bit about the positive things that Black Market Cartel does, just so that these folks can't judge a book by its cover?
Well, where do we start? I mean, first and foremost, we target the community 110% of the time. It's all about bringing people together on all facts of life. Through whatever you go through, we
move closer to your mic for me. Yeah, you want to.
We challenge every person, place, or thing to do what they love, without having to have anybody, place, or thing stop you from doing that. That's what I can say about it. P?
I mean, off the break, Black Market Cartel is it's a family organization to begin with. You know what I'm saying? It's all about brotherhood and the building of a foundation to push others forward, right? So it's kind of like the cartel doesn't mean anything but family if you look it up, right? Black market is something that you have to get bootleg. You know what I'm saying? It's not available on the commercial shelves and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So you're really talking about an exclusive family that you have to know how to get to. That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? So, you can go left or right with it, but we out here to build people up. You know what I'm saying? Through the idea of family.
Right.
So
right.
That's Black Market Cartel.
So give me specifically one positive thing that you guys do in the community, just to shut up the haters before we even get into the art. Just one, because I know how much I do.
Where do we start?
I want y'all to tell them.
Workshop.
Well, we have a hip hop workshop. It's called Hype, and we challenge kids to grow outside of just what they're used to doing and hearing and seeing. So we bridge the gap between hip hop then and now. Me, I came up in the golden age of it. You know what I'm saying? The KRS-Ones, the Rakims, to the Jay-Z's, to the Nas's. The game's changed since then. So what we do is we build character through that. And we challenge them. We challenge them to write. We challenge them to make songs. We challenge them to make covers, videos. And we put all that together in one pool. And we give them a piece to actually share and to give out. So now they know what it takes to make a song. They know what it takes to write a song. They know it's not just going into the booth and doing what you can do, even though that's what they're used to seeing or used to hearing. We teach the actual fact of art, and it's fun because you can do whatever you want to.
And educating them about this business that so many of them want to get into, but few of them know a whole lot about.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, we'll come back to that later. I'm personally invested in the good works that these brothers are doing. So we're gonna come back to talk about that later. But let's get into this music video. real quick. This is Shorts in Focus, so we focus on short films. And music videos a lot of times can be considered short films. And I think what we do is we say that the film has to have a storyline to it. If it's just, random pictures posted up or whatnot, there's no story arc to it.
Not that it's not expression.
Right. Not that it's not expression. I would never say it's not expression.
Yeah,
but for the purposes of this show, I feel like if we cover a music video, it has to have a story arc, right? And your video has a story arc. So tell me just a little bit about what Don't Fire Me is about and how it came to be.
P, do you want to take it and I'll just follow up on
All right,
that?
bet. Well, so this is first off, it was off a song that Hit had done, for one of the projects that he did.
Yeah.
Right? And he had already had a concept put together for it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, our entire company is built around, building people and pushing them forward.
Right.
So he said, look, I got an idea. This is what I want to do for this song. And I was like, bet. Well, I got a camera. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do what you want to do for the song.
Exactly.
And that's like the whole story. You know what I'm saying? We went out there. It was polar bear balls cold. You know what I'm saying? and the snot was real and the frostbite was real. You know what I'm saying? Like the ash was real.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no makeup in that jump, right? But it ain't no glamorous long story to it. We don't have no long stories. Really? You know what I'm saying? We don't be like, hey man, I'm trying to do A, B, and C. I'm like, all right, D, E, F. Like, all right, let's go.
Right.
So that's how that came about.
So you had a concept.
Yeah.
You didn't let anything hold you back. It wasn't we don't have enough financing, we don't have enough people. It was we got a concept, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen.
Period.
That's how quality art is made. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the music video for Don't Fire Me.
Don't fire me.
Don't fire me. Don't fire me. Don't fire me, fire me, fire me. I've been working so hard, trying to get there. Don't fire me, fire me, fire me today. I've been working so hard, I am your slave. Clark fell a victim to the heat, bruh. Life ain't as easy as you may want it to be, and it's a damn shame how niggas fall a victim to these goddamn flames. But I see, sis, life ain't as easy as I might want it to be, so I gotta get up on my own 2 feet and keep stepping, look. We ain't sexing, but past the protection. Tsunami blow a disaster. I master perfection. These niggas selling they soul for some cash in the necklace. Nigga respected like the forecast. I'm expected to come when they say I'm coming. So who's next, kids? And I ain't caught up in who the best is, cause the greatest rappers are dead. I'm so stressing. Got me smoking cigarettes. When shit is nice, shit life is like a silhouette. Beautifully smooth, it might just get a little vexed. And if you lose, there ain't no coming back from an L. You're like the North Pole trying to freeze over hell. You can't take the heat. Biting off a loser's head's how I taste defeat. So put your foot in your mouth, try and taste defeat. My flow low like blood and in your basement, see. The man in the mirror is the only nigga facing me. And did I mention that man's my reflection? If laws was my balls, I guess he planned my redemption. My balls be the cause, man, is you tripping? It might be that shit in your cup that got you talking out your ass, not giving the fuck. Go through the motion. I'm going through the motions, hoping I can open this gate and make it out. I'm going through the motions, hoping I can open this gate and make it out. fire me today. I've been working so hard, trying to get paid. Don't fire me today. I've been working so hard, I am your slave.
All right, so now you guys know what I was talking about when I said there had to be a storyline, right? And there was a storyline to this. And there's a lot to talk about.
There
right?
is.
I mean, there's a lot combined in this video.
Oh, but before we go any further, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give so much credit to CJ. You know what I'm saying? He's the
CJ,
editor
nigga, good
of
looks.
the material that we went out and captured and so on and so forth. But that's who put that tugging, you know, visual together that you saw. You know what I'm saying? That's who strung it together to that story that we're sitting here talking about right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yo,
I'll
120% to my bad, my apologies. But 120% to CJ. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the
like
dude.
he pretty much took tons of footage. Like we probably had like an hour and a half to 2 hours of just footage.
Yeah.
He took all of that shit and he cut it and just chose the best footage for the actual video, and he put it together perfectly.
All right. Shout out to CJ.
Shout out to CJ for that one. That shit was epic, man.
Editing this creative, is that your phone? You got like a whole,
I don't know.
like a movie trailer playing.
Yeah, man, that's actually on the next show. You know, so y'all can tune in to BMC, Listen Visions. You know, I got something good for you.
All right, so listen, so before there's a video, there had to be a song.
Yes.
Tell me how did you create,
Oh,
or what
wow.
was the inspiration behind creating a song called "Don't Fire Me"?
Don't fire me. Wow. I was working at Womp. I'm not gonna shout them out, but I was at a job and I was new. You know what I mean? And I kind of marched to the beat of my own drum. So if I see a problem, I fix it my way. I do take what I learned. And so I was having a tough time at this job because you know, folks on top, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, why is he doing it this way? And I would come into work feeling some type of way, you know what I mean? And so I'd come into work, there was a good month where every time I was a minute late or even on time or this happened, they're checking me and I'm feeling these eyes on me and this pressure. So fucking this idea comes into my head like, you know, like, do I really need this job? Yeah, for the money, but do I want to be here? No, but I need this job. And so I'm not just thinking about that. I'm thinking about just life in general, you know, like you talking to your folks, your brother, your sisters, your mother and shit like that. Like, don't give up on me.
Right.
So pretty much in that sense, I wrote that at work. I wrote the hook at work.
Okay.
And I left it on a table and my boss took it.
Oh, wow.
Now, he ain't never told me he took it. Maybe he ain't know that I wrote it. I'm sure he did.
Right.
But I knew that he took it.
Right.
So that hook, don't fire me, just kind of stuck.
Right.
The actual verse I wrote when I was like 17. You know what I'm saying? So that verse is old, and it was just a verse that I never like used or put like on a song, and everything just fit. Like it was perfect. So I changed the verse up a little bit. Hook was new, bridge was new, and boom.
So did the hook stand out to you so much because your boss found it and you were worried that you would be fired because he found it, or
no,
it was just the symbolism of you wrote this hook and the boss found it, and just something that came out of the situation that your boss sort of created, he ended up finding. Or she ended up finding. I don't know who it was.
Finding it wasn't the thing. Okay. I actually felt that way. Like, don't fire me. Like, don't fire me today.
Right.
Like, you could fire me tomorrow, but today I'm trying to make money.
Right.
Today I need this money. I got a bill to pay type shit. So it was more or less not really about the boss taking it. That's just how I felt at that point in time on that day. Okay. And I was going through some shit there at work, so I said, fuck it. I need a release.
Right.
I took some time out, went into a corner, took out my pen, I started scribing.
Okay.
And that's where that hook came.
Are you still working there?
No. But I thank you guys from Womp 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 and all the good people at Womp Womp for giving me a chance to shine. I actually ended up working there for 2.5 years, man.
Wow.
And, they wanted me to climb up the ranks, and, I had better things in stores, so I chose not to.
Okay, so I gotta ask the obvious question. Did you get fired?
I did not. I did not get fired, world. I did not get fired. I'm defeating the stereotype in this motherfucker. I actually decided to leave. Going to the boss.
Why would anybody do something like that? You know what I'm saying?
I decided that, I had outgrown that place, man. I had been there for years, and they wanted me to be a manager, and the management wasn't happy. You know what I mean? Okay. So you're like overworked and like underpaid. It doesn't really make any sense. So I was just like, I'm not going to really grow with them. I've done everything I could done. At that point, I was just training. I would just come in to train people. And that became I just didn't want to be there. Like the first time I went in there for the first time in years where I was like, yo, this shit sucks. It's like, bro, nigga, you need a change.
Right.
Because I take pride in like loving what you do. And so it's like not work. So you don't feel like you're coming into a job, or you don't feel like it's a job or work. You're just doing what you love. And the second that was gone, I was like, nigga, I gotta go.
So the irony is you were actually doing well.
Yeah.
At this job to the point where they wanted to move you up, they wanted to bump you up. Yeah. And then after doing some soul searching of yourself, even though they wanted to promote you.
Yeah.
From a job that inspired
bro.
This
they were
literally
begging this man, bro. They were literally like on hands and knees, mouth open. They was begging this man.
Shouts out to the folks at Womp Womp Womp. I love y'all.
I want for the audience to catch this full circle, right? So he started a job that he essentially hated to the point where it inspired this whole song, Don't Fire Me, right? And it comes full circle to the point where they want to promote this man. Right, they want to promote him, and he quits. Where they do that at?
Where do they do that at? In a place called Nantucket. They just, bruh, it was just time, man. It was time, and I worked for such a long time from like a preteen, just to the point where it's like, I get the gist of it, I know there's bills that have got to be paid, and that's a thing, but like I'm not going to be in a place where I don't want to be.
Right.
So like even if I do, let's say I get a promotion and now I'm the guy, I got to spend more time in a place that I don't want to be in.
Right.
So it was more or less the leadership or the lack of it that really pushed me towards the decision that I made to
Now, if my parents are watching, shout out to mom and dad if y'all watching. If my parents are watching, they would say that this is a typical millennial mindset, right? We were literally just talking about I hope that's not fading out live like that. But we were just talking about the fact that people in my parents' generation, if you had a job, no matter what, you fought to stay at that job as long as possible. Yeah. Where people in the millennial generation will switch jobs at the turn of not everybody. I know some folks who came in who have a job and they've stuck with it. you know, we want to keep financial security or whatever. I know that I've jumped around a whole bunch of jobs, and right now I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to start my own business, and this is what you guys have done as well. So, what do you think? I mean, do you think that your parents would have been able to make the same type of decision that you made, or the same type of decision? Because I know you've made some similar choices, right? Just as far as rolling off of your creativity and artistry, as opposed to jumping head first back into 9 to 5, right? Do you feel like your parents would have made those type of choices?
Man, I think that's a multi-pronged fork right there. Like one, my father is a job jumper, not a career changer, but you know what I'm saying, a job jumper, and maybe not jumper, you know what I'm saying, 5 to 10 years at a joint, you know what I'm saying, and then bing bang, and then go somewhere else or whatever. But you know, my mother been a teacher since teaching, you know what I'm saying, like my mother been teaching since teaching. But you know, I did 10 years in one job, you know what I'm saying, 10, 12
That's
years
true,
in a career, you know what I'm saying, and then kind of switch gears on them. So I don't know if I could fall under that jumper category.
Now see, I only know you from the mindset that you have now. You know what I'm saying? I know your mindset now is create the hell with everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, jump on board, let's make some stuff happen.
That's not an old mindset though. Like I've only adopted this in the last. I'm gonna stretch it to 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stretch it to 2 years. It's probably more like 8-9 months,
right?
Maybe 10 months. You know what I'm saying? But
let's just give him a year.
All right. Well, you know, something we'll compromise, right? but you know, I haven't been thinking like this forever. You know what I mean? I was a very fixed mindseted individual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to adjust my mindset for my own success and growth and benefit and achievement, and you know what I mean? Like all of these things, task accomplishment.
Right.
So now I believe in learning and growing and teaching. Before I believed in hammer and nail and you know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and find another nail. Right? The greater people than me. But
all right, so
yeah.
We got to switch gears here for a second because we got some more that we really want you guys to see. This next clip is from a piece called Safehouse, and because I don't want to toot my own horn, so you want to talk a little bit about what, how this piece came together and what happened? I do it if you want me to.
A real quick jump, like what you know what I'm saying? How
just
much time?
A brief synopsis.
Right.
All right. Well. I got a friend who's a gifted writer. You know what I'm saying? And what he did was he shot me a script about this abstract idea about what me and my brother were doing. Right. That friend's name is Kayeen, by the way. So I read the script, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't care what it said. I was gonna do it anyway. Me and my brother went down, you know what I'm saying? It was really about this absolutely dystopian, you know what I'm saying, future where expression is forbidden and we're hunted and murdered and
they're not gonna be able to hear you.
I apologize, you know what I'm saying? I'm expressive. I gotta
stop taking your anger out on the table, man.
I gotta put my hands on something.
Leave it be. It's just a table.
But the bottom line is it was a great idea that was maybe an exaggeration or maybe a premonition, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on already. Yeah. And that's the bottom line.
And a hint toward the future, because I've got a lot of, as you guys know, I'm in film school at American University. I've got a lot of classmates who are like, you know, those guys who were in that, you know, those guys who were in that clip that you did. Are they still available to do projects?
Hey, look, man, I'm always available. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here like hunger. You know what I'm saying? So you can always find me, right? So just holler.
All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is directed by yours truly, starred in by Mr. Clarence Carter.
Man.
Clarence Carter, everybody.
Christopher Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, this clip is called Safehouse.
BrownBuddhaBeats.com. We got time to kill, but not time to cry. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired of we don't want violence, but I swear to God, another moment of silence, so we might explode. Never Freddie Gray, never Eric Garner, never Trayvon Martin, never Tamir Rice, never Sandra Bland, never Oscar Grant. I'ma do Diallo and we might reload, so we might reload. Freedom crying, bullet teams. We on Sunday, shoot on Monday, bang on Tuesday, gotta live. Might reload, so we might reload. Freedom crying, bullet teams. We on Sunday, shoot on Monday, bang on Tuesday, gotta live.
They're coming, aren't they? They're coming, aren't they?
Of course they're coming. What you expect?
So what we gonna do?
We? Ain't no we. You on your own.
You need me.
Like hell I do.
I'm good as dead without you. What, you gonna make me say it?
No. It's done.
We stick together?
Yeah. We stick together.
Okay then.
Yo, right? You ever watch something and you reminded of how good it is? Like we sitting here watching it like, man, what did we do? Like we don't even. I had people. I posted this. That was actually a school assignment, and it came out so well that I put it on Facebook. And I can't tell you how many people commented on it. Like, where's the rest? What are you doing? Where's the rest of this story? And I was like, yo, it's an assignment. The assignment was to shoot the scene. Like, I shot the scene, and people were angry. People were bona fide.
They should be. Direct all of your anger.
I was one of those
R.K.T.
people.
TV. You know
I
what
was
I'm
one of
saying?
those
Mr.
people.
Kayeen Thomas, just
People would.
request more
Man.
from him. You know what I'm saying? He
People-
is bullshitting. I believe that. I believe that.
Can I just do an all studio round of applause for this?
You know what I'm
nigga?
saying?
That shit was epic.
Stop, man.
I also was one of those people trying to fight you because that shit was fucked up. I was like, I better not see this nigga within this next week. Pete, don't plan nothing with Kayeen, bro, because I got some shit to tell him. Like, that fucking script was long as hell, and this nigga got a clip, man. But it was amazing, though. Probably one of just the best, just short, even if it's considered or not a short film, just one of the best like pieces of work and just how it was put together. From like me reading it to seeing it. I mean, it was fucking epic. And you captured everything within that short clip.
I appreciate it. We got somebody off screen. Y'all can't see it, but he's giving
Shouts out.
giving shout outs. What's your name, bro?
It's called love.
Richie? Richard. Shout out to Richard.
Shouts
I'm
out
Richard, too.
to Shouts out to Richard. Oh shit! Hey you!
All right. You coming up?
Yeah, I'm a transfer student from Michigan.
Okay.
Some 106 and Park shit
Yeah,
right
nah,
there.
yeah.
We gotta pull a microphone out of his guy.
Nigga, he put that shit out his
Hey,
fifth
his
pocket.
pocket.
No, he put that shit out his fifth pocket.
I'll probably be the
That's what
oldest
the
guy
Keisha do.
and majoring in film because I'm like 47. But I got some stuff under my belt. Collision Course was filmed in Detroit in 87.
Collision Course, you said?
It was an old film that came out in the 80s. It was like $40-something million to make. So they decided they was fighting over the creative part. Louis Teague, he directed Cujo.
Hey, you got a business card, my
Right,
brother?
yeah, man. We're going to have
Man,
We doing interviews tonight.
shit,
We doing interviews on Listen Vision.
I was an extra.
pen and paper or something? Like, what you talking about?
Set decorator. I wrote Billy's Cop 3. It got rejected by Paramount, so I know how to write screenplays. So
Okay,
I'm your guy. If you
You
need
know-
some help,
We'll talk.
You know how to write.
Please.
I need you to write a name and contact down because you ain't got no business card.
Right,
Like,
we'll
like
somewhere.
how we gonna track you down with
Right.
no trail?
Yo,
Right
tune
now,
into
everybody
Listen Vision
direct their
Studios.
attention to the front though, because I feel like the viewers have been looking at
Yeah,
the
I
all screen for like
apologize.
2
That was
minutes. That's
rude.
cool.
That was
Next time we
rude.
do that, you gotta jump in front of the camera. We gotta
Damn.
get in there.
That's
but
love.
all right. So question for Perrin.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Question for Mr. Carter.
No,
Mr.
All
Carter.
right. So we've seen one project where you were behind the camera, and one project where you were in front of the camera. Tell me the differences. Give me three, if you can, three differences between being behind the camera and being in front of the camera.
Man, wow. To be honest, I think that a lot of behind the camera people and in front of the camera people would have all types of answers, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have any. I don't have any differences to point out because to me they're both an expression of an idea. You know what I'm saying? So I go into the situation like, how can I best play the part that I need to play to make this idea come to life? Right? So when I go in as a, you know what I'm saying, I hate to use the word actor because that's not, you know what I'm saying? But
you might as well use it, man.
So
get used to it.
So you know what I'm saying?
Actor.
So when I go into a situation in that role, right? I'm at the mercy of the writer and the director, and you know what I'm saying? So I relinquish, you know what I'm saying, control to the idea painters, right? If I'm behind the camera, you know what I'm saying, I'm still at the mercy of the artist and the director, you know what I'm saying, and how they want to put that picture together, right? So now if you're talking about in a consulting role, you know what I'm saying, well then, you know, difference is what I say is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
from
the
A to
difference.
Z for real.
Like, but you know, when it comes to art, you know what I mean, or any, you know what I'm saying, anything in that realm of personal expression, I am a slave to the expressor. You know what I'm saying? Like to make that expression as authentic to that person as possible. You tell me what to do, we go do it. You know what I'm saying? To within reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like within reason.
Nigga, I ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah. I'll do most.
Not everything.
I ain't gonna do it all.
If you can take yourself back to the day we shot this, I'm gonna ask you sort of a existential kind of abstract type question. But I know you, and this answer is either gonna be really short or really profound. Right? Who were you when you shot this video?
I was. You doing the jump?
When
jump?
when you were in the
That was
road
me.
in Safehouse.
That was me.
Who were you?
That was me.
Explain that.
I was me in the future.
Because they don't know you.
I was on some. All right, so you're right because I'm nobody and I do nothing and I'm from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But I do preside over an entertainment company. You know what I'm saying? I do build platforms and foundations for artists and accountants and organizers and managers and you know I attempt to be and live as the team orchestrator. You know what I'm saying? I believe and live for team. So that is what I do. So that me and that is just me in the future. You know what I'm saying? I was in the realm of, you know, being responsible for the hunting and murdering, you know what I'm saying, of a group of my friends and family. You know what I'm saying? That chose to put their necks on the line because they believed in what I was telling them. So when we shot that, man.
Can I say one thing? Can I say that script was almost like a dream I had like weeks prior? Like
That's
things
crazy.
that we were talking about just based off of the path that we knew that we were on and knowing the things that we were going to come across. Like that was almost like it was like
That was
the
scary
back
shit,
of my
man.
hand. Like it was so familiar.
That was
like
scary.
with what we deal with now, today. And that was then. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like,
All right.
that shit was awesome.
Stop it.
We're going to take a third break here because we have one other piece we want you guys to see. And my co-host, Matt Cipollone, is here. So we're going to work him in.
baby.
Yo,
What's
y'all
up,
want
Matt?
that. Where's Matt? What's going on?
Master
Whole
Show
lot
up.
of
What What if I was somebody? What if my brothers wasn't trapped in kitchens kissing dishes? Pictures and wishes flipping. Flipper was in prison. What if somebody sacrificed more than you while you isn't? For the security of our children, I'm all in it. Bringing organization and execution to get it. Been heavy with the consequences of levies. My future brick and mortar is consequences and torture. Bet it, and I'm the peace preacher. Keep a peace, keep a politic, and gotta rid this game of nons and good rittances. The problems, I'm the problem, and my problems, y'all still in this. Non-thinking, non-doing, non-go-getting it. I'm the picture of precision, professionalism. Keep my line sharp as scissors while slicing intuitions. Assumptions get you propped up, acting up and not. Cause dragon eaters scorching up what your hot does.
Her baby's gone, you don't get it. The church can't fix it, the world keeps spinning. She wish it didn't. Her boss still calling, her landlord itching. He want that rent, the month is ending, but she don't get it. Her life just ended, her soul just broke. Her heart imploded, she can't get up and she can't walk over it. You can't console her. The ground just opened up and swallowed her whole. Her son just died. The hell with your condolences, it's over. Cause every day she put up with harassment, wages that suck, just so her son could be something. She prayed while running to work, hoping the Lord could keep up. She wouldn't see him that day, so she left her love in the oven, wrapped in aluminum foil to greet him when he got home. She heard the gunshots later and called him up on the phone. Her scream was haunting. This is for all the mothers that lost sons to whoever's bullets. I love you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, so many broken laws who woke enough to open scars up and let this sunlight in. Whatever folk you are, live feed, I smell a hashtag, let's try some things. 1,400 city cops in a line I'm in. 7 judges, 15 lawyers, what else we need? 66 politicians pitching for extra greed. The next to bleed is probably fan. Bro, I know the stern as well, shit hell is where my life began. Can't be too much worse in jail. Gun to a random badge. Let's see if his body cam stay long enough to catch this flash. Baby, let's say second class. Lies cause I ain't naturalized, right? Ask him why he mad. Probably cause the layman ain't supposed to learn these facts. You just know you poor and black. Gotta love it even though instead I hold you back. Don't worry, this is only rap. I know you trying to dance and clap. Chill. Find me in the fields, breaking open sales until the devil start to answer back.
BrownBuddhaBeats.com.
Gonna make go without me.
So it
big
occurred to me that we did not introduce the fact that was a music video, and that both Perrin and I were in it, along with my man Cyril, whose government name, he might be mad at me for saying it, whose government name is Matt. I won't even give his last name. I won't
Better
even
not
give
have
his
no
last
warrants
name.
out there, man.
But shout out to Matt, who's going to be very, very angry with me because I was so busy I didn't have the chance to tell him that we were going to air this. There's a whole second half to that video that has not been edited yet. So, I mean, look, tune in to Shorts in Focus. Go to the Shorts in Focus website and Shorts in Focus Facebook page. As soon as that video gets finished and edited, it will be posted and shared for everybody to see. But in the meantime, you might have noticed we've welcomed a pale face.
I'm sorry, I'm like
Pale face.
All
yes.
lives matter.
Now we talking about some shit.
I can say that because that's my brother and I love him. My co-host Matt Cipollone. How you doing, man?
what's in those mugs, man?
What's up, Matt?
Sheesh. No, I'm too far.
No, you're actually good. He's just in need of a tan. That's all. Go on a vacation
Where are
a
you
couple
from,
of weeks.
though, man?
Baltimore.
Be more. Yeah, he's a dirty white boy.
Man, I'm definitely late to this party. That's what I get for going to class. Wow. Walked into an
learn and
ambush.
shit.
You know, here I am about to start complimenting videos. I just saw you guys in, and I gotta listen to this bullshit.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
Seriously though,
way to start.
Matt has just finished filming a documentary that is awesome. That will knock your socks off completely, and I'm hoping he gets the chance to share it with us and share it with the world. And I know you can't talk too much about it now just because, you know, it's not done yet. But kudos on that.
Thank you.
On the work that you've been doing. I know it's quality work. I know it's effective work. You know, it's affecting change through the work. I'm like, look, man, I'm proud to call you my co-host and my friend and my brother.
I appreciate that. That was a good makeup. We're
Aww.
back on level ground here.
Cute.
That was so cute.
Oh my god,
so
that was
cute.
awesome.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Was
I
that a
appreciate
moment?
that,
Did we
but,
just witness a
He's
moment?
a stern and emotional.
Should we move
That's
out of y'all
awesome.
way? Y'all need?
That's a great.
Nah, man, let's
We should switch seats. I mean, straight up.
No.
If
Let's
we
have another break.
don't get to
You can
this
get a
video
minute.
quick, we're gonna forget we watched it. So,
Touche.
First of all, that was a real collaboration. I mean, that was a polished piece. The music was great. I mean, I had heard that way back when you first. I mean, that was a couple months ago. I think I first heard that.
Recorded.
So I mean, that was really deep verses. What was the planning process that went into that? Whose idea was it? Where did the music come from? How did you sit down and say, we want to make it that much of a serious production? Because that was polished stuff.
Well, I guess I got it.
That's all what you talking about.
All right, well, my man Matt was coming into town to do the show. Right, he was actually the feature filmmaker on the show. Was it 2-3 shows ago?
I did get to see that show.
Yeah, he was the feature filmmaker on the show for his short film A Day in the Life. Check it out if you haven't. And I knew that he did music. He rhymes and I rhyme, and I knew Perrin jumped on the mic. So in my mind, I was just like, man, I want to pull the 3 coolest dudes I know together and just have them write something. Just have them write 16 and just put it all together. No hook, no nothing. Just keep it raw. And everybody writes to this beat, so everybody knows what they're talking about. Everybody, can get the tempo together, get the flow together, and just go. And I pitched it to P, to Mr. Carter, and he was in. I pitched it to Cyril, he was in. And we all came up with our verses and recorded them. And shout out to Zeke, who is the co-executive producer of this show, who also shot the Safehouse clip that we saw. So you now know why Zeke and I are business partners, because what I bring to the table the creative side, and he brings to the table the technical side, and when we work together, it's always magic. So he did
Safehouse and
the music video. Yeah, he did Safehouse and Paint. He shot both of them. Zeke is amazing when it comes to cinematography. So shout out to Zeke. I can confirm
because I brought him with me last week too.
Right, yeah. You had Zeke out there, right? So
he calls out.
Zeke, we need more of you, man.
Zeke, when you do the clips, I know you're gonna clip this part and just put it up so there's a clip of us all complimenting you, and it's okay. You weren't here. It's fine. It's fine. But
talk more about the verses, though. I mean, this is real storytelling. I mean, these are narrative type verses that we've seen tonight. Not even just this, but the prior clips. But I mean, I know each of you had your own verse, and there was some level of independence on that. But I guess both of you talk about what your approach was to that song, because it was powerful and it shows that you guys thought about that, for a long time.
That is funny because he sent the beats, right? He actually sent 2 beats. He was like, write 2 verses for 2 different songs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The second one hasn't been done yet.
I'm gonna put this collaboration of things together. So it was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying?
Cyril made the beats, by the way. Shout out to Cyril.
Yeah, vicious joints, right? And I had already the beat was so vicious. What he wanted to do, the way he expressed his idea was so vicious. I was already bought into the why. You know what I'm saying? So the how and the what really didn't even matter after that point. You know what I'm saying? So I had already wrote my verse. And then I was like, oh shit, maybe I should call Kayeen and figure out like what he wants to do with the song.
You should find out what the hell is about.
Like, what does he want to talk about on the jump? And so I kind of, I called him up. I was like, hey man, so what were you thinking? He was like, he spilled it out to me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was kind of going that route anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy how it worked out without having to be worked out. You know what I'm saying? And then he had his joint, and then I ain't even hear your folk verse till like the day we shot the video, for real. No, a couple days earlier, a couple days before that joint. But that joint was vicious. I had never met him. You know what I'm saying? I never met him. That is a rock solid cat though.
Yeah, that's my man. It's always magic when people. I pride myself. I have a lot of flaws, but I pride myself on because I'm not a very personable person.
No, you're an asshole.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I pride myself on intentionally developing relationships with people who I just feel like are quality people. And P and Matt, like I said, as soon as I knew Matt was coming into town, I was like, I want to do something, and the first person I thought about was P. It was Perrin, Mr. Carter. I'm not sure what you want to be called.
Hey, I'm all of it, brother. I'm Clarence Carter. I'm the ignorant one. You know what I'm saying? I'm all of that.
It was solid. My verse, I was sitting in South Beach in a shitty motel. Cause we had I'm serious. My wife and I went on vacation, and the flight got canceled. never fly Spirit Airlines. They suck. Spirit refused to pay for our hotel room until the next flight, and then they told us we had to wait 2 days. Right, our flight was supposed to be on Thursday, and we didn't end up leaving until Saturday morning. Damn. Right, so and because we budgeted for this vacation, and we budgeted.
That's a very responsible thing to do as an adult, by the way.
Exactly,
I want to go ahead and put an asterisk in that for all those listening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because we
budget your life.
Budgeting is key.
And we had a set amount of money that we knew we wanted to spend. When we realized that we had to spend over that, we decided to go the economical route. So instead of getting the really nice hotel that we had been staying in for the vacation, Central. We got something much, much worse. So
Miami Vice.
He got the rocks.
It was awful. It was horrible. I can't even describe to you how bad it is. I'm talking about like prostitutes, but it was just. But anyway, so like I'm sitting in this horrible motel. My wife is angry, right? Because she's, because we got to stay here, and there's no, there's no option about it. And I'm thinking about the verse, like, okay, we got to write something. So I'm trying to block out the fact that I'm in this horrible motel.
Phil,
right? Yeah, trying to block that out. And I'm thinking about current events and what happens. And this line comes to me: her baby's gone, but you don't get it, right? And I'm like, okay. Can I make this work? So I'm listening to the beat over and over again. All right, where else can you go with this? Her baby's gone.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
The whole verse started with her baby's gone.
Yeah, her baby. That's what I knew I had to start with.
Fucked up.
Her baby's gone.
Question: was it like a prostitute you
baby?
saw like walk out of a room?
I'm sitting here
that like you like put her on like a phone? Like nah, nigga, fuck all that. Fuck the baby. Fuck the house. I'm out. I'm out here on these streets.
And you don't
like, hold up, whoa. I'm on vacation here. This is too much for me. I need a release. Baby's gone.
It wasn't even that, man. It was. I mean, this is right in the middle of everything that's been going on, and I feel like all the police brutality stuff and the unlawful killing of black males has been going on for so long. I can't even give a specific time frame for it. I want to be like this is right around the time of. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I thought the original reason for the police was to control the property of the motherfucking people that own slaves down in the. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's where police.
Well, yeah, we know that. But look, we can't get into that.
I don't understand.
We got
what
9
the
minutes
about.
left, man. That is not a 9-minute conversation.
I was just confused about this.
That's not a 9-minute conversation.
Look like they're doing their job to me. You know what I'm saying?
We can't even go there.
Let's sum that up, and let's all digress. Everyone, calm down. Take a deep breath.
My bad. I love them all, man.
Right now,
you know what I'm saying? I love them all.
I started with that because that's where I was, right? And there was a whole lot going on in the news. Donald Trump still running for president. Hillary Clinton trying to
make America great again, baby.
I don't know what's going on. Right?
I'm African.
But I'm gonna tell you what I was intentional about in that verse. The last line is, to all the mothers who's lost sons, to whoever's bullets, right? Because I intentionally said that because recognizing that there's a lot of black folk out here being killed unnecessarily by police, but also recognizing it's a lot of black folk out here killing other black folk completely unnecessarily. And I did not want to, in the off chance that this song were to go worldwide and, millions of people were to hear it, I wanted to intentionally recognize the mothers who've lost sons to police violence and the mothers who've lost sons to I don't even want to say black on black because we know
any violence,
urban violence,
any violence. And here's what was beautiful about my brother Kayeen's verse is that you apologize to them. You know what I'm saying? You was
I
like,
feel
I love
it's
you,
my fault
and I'm sorry,
and I kind of do to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I can't save the world, but like to a certain extent, I feel like what could I have done? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's
so you're sorry for not knowing what to have done.
I'm sorry for not knowing what I could have done to have stopped.
Knowledge is everything.
I am. Just a lack I am genuinely sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see Trayvon Martin's mother, you know what I'm saying? Philando Castile's girlfriend, I mean, all the people who I'm genuinely sorry for that. Genuinely. Like, I don't know what I could have done. But
it could have been more.
Somewhere in some alternate universe, somewhere, Kayeen came in with a cape and saved this man from being killed. And I'm sorry that this is not that universe.
That sounds
like
a fucking
whole
nother
show.
Some profound
that
shit.
That is next week on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Look,
what?
you ask a question, you get an answer. No,
Don't
that was no. I really wanted to. I mean, we hadn't talked at length about it. Clearly, I didn't know that crazy ass South Beach story.
Prostitutes and
Here I
crack
am thinking I'm asking a question about a song I already knew about. Hell no, I don't know where that came from. But that was good to know. So before we run out of time, though, I know I was late, but I know you covered this, but I want to congratulate you on Hype.
Oh,
all right. When I met you, that's what we talked about.
Yes, we did.
And I'm just proud to know someone doing stuff like that. I mean,
man,
I already told you what I think about it, but now that it's public, congratulations, man.
You seen that, man?
Thank you.
It's been a beautiful path and journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hype is the culmination of a complete change in direction. As a company, as a individual, you know what I'm saying? As a teammate, as a brother, you know what I'm saying? It's just some powerful shit going on, man. You know
I respect the work and keep it up, man.
Man, I appreciate you. Bro.
Thank you, man.
All day.
I appreciate it.
I knew this was gonna be a family reunion. I said that from the beginning. I was like, yo, this isn't even gonna be like a normal show. This is all gonna be family, man. This is awesome. This is great. Talk to us a little bit about what BMC is doing in the future. What do you guys have planned?
Oh man,
what don't we have planned? Hype will start again. We'll launch again on October 8th. And we're pretty much booked at Scotland Rec in Potomac until December 5th.
Okay.
So we'll be there and we'll run that. We intend on doing pop-ups, just bringing the party to the community. Microphones, speakers outside. We had a great one at the Civic Center throughout the summertime. We've done plenty of them at the Civic Center. And just more shows. Jelani Kwesi, he has tons of just new music brewing.
For real, you know what I'm saying? Another 120%, you know what I'm saying, to Mr. Jelani Kwesi.
Shout out to Jelani, nigga.
He is the driving engineer behind all the music, you know what I'm saying, that generates the feelings, they go into the visuals, they bring about the events, they go, you know what I'm saying? Like, the music is the bloodline.
Yeah.
The music is where it all starts. So wherever you's at tonight, Slim.
Where you at, Jelani? Holla at me.
Wherever you be's, cuzzo.
Can you call somebody?
120% to you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Straight up.
So if you could, 10 years from now, where's BMC?
Oh man, 10 years from now, we're all over the place. Matter of fact, to be completely specific, we will have established a virtual and physical table where the separate factions of the community can come together and communicate. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, we will have done so over the backbone of promoting true artistry right here in DC metropolitan area. You know what I'm saying? So for all of the grinders and the workers and the sweaters and the bleeders and the criers out there, you know what I'm saying? That's just trying to express, right? We're out here building platforms. You know what I'm saying? We're out here creating environments where you can be safe and know you home and go get it, you know what I'm saying, what you out here looking for. So 10 years from now, all that to be said, we will have our plot of land, you know what I'm saying? We will have our own recording studios and these government-sanctioned programs going on in the schools, you know what I'm saying, where we teach no bullshit, bro. I'm out here to combat the miseducation of our babies.
Of course.
Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think I'm, you know what I'm saying, you'll ever see me dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna catch me, you know what I'm saying, with somebody around me with some pencils and pads talking about how they gonna get better. Right. You know what I'm talking about? So in 10 years, the class is gonna be bigger and the school's gonna be moving faster. You know what I'm saying? And other public school systems and private school organizations are going to be calling us talking about, hey, we need you to help us teach our babies better.
That's actually what they're doing now.
Yes. Right. How about that? So 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying, you better call me now. How about that? You better call me now.
I'll just say we'll be worldwide in 10 years.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll also be connected in some way at that
hopefully.
Point.
You know, hopefully.
Look,
I thought this was a reunion going on.
It's a completely different show. Ladies and gentlemen, time flies when you having fun, and our time is up. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to Shorts in Focus once again, where we show short films love. I want to thank my guests, Amara, pronounce your last name, because I just know you.
Amara K.T.
Amara.
K.T. There's actually a quotation between the T and the E at the end of it. So,
And my other guest, Mr.
Hey, they know, you know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Carter, Clarence Carter, P, the ugly one, the ignorant
Clarence
bastard,
Carter.
you know what I'm saying? It depends on where you catch me, what you call me.
I
you
be
know what I'm talking
stroking.
about? But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all be safe.
I be stroking
Hey,
to
I got
the
4 babies. Well, you know what I'm saying? What
be
proof you
stroking
got?
to
You know
the
what I'm
west.
talking about? I put stems on all my apples. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway.
And my
y'all
co-host,
be safe out here.
and my co-host Matt Cipollone. Thanks
Matt,
for
it's a
coming
pleasure
through, man.
meeting you.
Check us out, Shorts in Focus, the website, www.short. Hey, I'll be
awesome.
plugging the show. Plugging the show.
Hey,
Check out the
every
website,
day, baby.
www.shortsandfocus.tv. Check us out on Facebook at Shorts and Focus, on Twitter at Shorts and Focus, on Instagram at Shorts and Focus. We are all over the place. Follow us. We got new content coming. We are starting the movement. We show short films love. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you. Good night.
Go get it. Go get it.
Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Zeke Dowty.
And I'm Kayeen Thomas.
And so we're the producers
Of Shorts in Focus.
He's also the host.
I am the host, so you're going to see my face a lot. Shorts in Focus is a show that will be aired on listenvisionlive.com. It's listenvisionlive.com. We will be featuring short film projects.
So we're going to screen it, and then we're going to have a conversation with the filmmakers themselves. The actors, the actresses, producers, directors.
There's no telling who's going to be on the show, but they will always be able to have a discussion about what it is that you just saw.
So whether you have a narrative, documentary, hell, music video, give us a shout at Zeke at shortsandfocus.tv
or Kayeen at shortsandfocus.tv. And remember, your project has to be short.
every Monday night at 8 p.m. on listenvisionlive.com.
All right, so what you want to do is on Monday nights, 8 o'clock p.m., you want to go to www.listenvisionlive.com. You can do it on your cell phone, or you can do it on your laptop, although we know that you'll be doing it from your cell phone. Once again, you want to go to www.listenvisionlive.com. Mondays at 8 o'clock p.m. Go to the site, hit play. We will be streaming live. So Mondays, 8 o'clock p.m., listenvisionlive.com. Tune in, check us out. We're sure you'll love it.